Hello darlings, you're welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of sizzling drama recaps. Let's dive deep into the storm of heartbreaks, betrayals, and shocking twists in Advocate Anjali's upcoming episodes, where love, pride, and revenge collide in ways no one saw coming. From Anjali comforting Raghav in a moment of rage, to Aman publicly declaring that he hates Anjali, to Kavia taking advantage of the chaos to get back into Aman's arms. And just when we thought the storm had finally settled, Anjali gets attacked, leaving her physically and emotionally bruised. This drama came in hot. Please like and turn on notifications for more of your favorites. It only gets more interesting. Let's dive in. It all started with a tense air in the Rajput mansion as Anjali confronts Raghav, calling him a chameleon, as Raghav had asked his family to prepare for her Gru Pravesh ritual at her arrival. Anjali declares that she won't enter the house until Jeannie is brought back. Abhay refuses, accusing her of delaying the court hearing after seeing Aman and claiming she can't win because Aman carries Raghav's blood. Anjali fires back, saying she's already defeated Raghav once and will defeat Aman too. She returns the jewelry and lehenga to the family and walks away, ignoring their pleas to stay. Outside, Jeannie begs Anjali not to destroy her relationship with Aman, saying Abhay never loved her, but Aman truly does. Anjali replies that if Aman really loved her, he wouldn't have hidden the truth about being a lawyer or defending Abhay. She says that if his love is real, he should apologize and bring Jeannie back home. Sadhika claims that Anjali only cares about the law and not about married life, saying she would leave Aman for her career without hesitation. Aman disagrees, saying Anjali truly loves him. Seeing his faith, Sadhika suggests they test Anjali's love. She calls Anjali and tells her this is her last chance to come home. When Aman takes the phone, he pleads with her to return, confessing his love. He tells her that Jeannie's marriage to Abhay was built on lies and that such a relationship can never last. He adds that Jeannie only stayed at his house for his grandmother's sake, and even she has done her share of wrongs. Anjali defends Jeannie, saying that throwing her out at night and snatching her Mangal Sutra was illegal. Aman fires back, saying Jeannie's way of entering the house was illegal too. Their argument quickly turns into a fierce courtroom-style challenge, each vowing to defeat the other. Elsewhere, Bhajan drowns his anger in alcohol, venting to Chandraban about being sidelined. He believes he should have been Raghav's heir instead of Aman. Chandraban, ever the schemer, calms him and suggests using Aman and Anjali's growing rift to their advantage. Once Bhajan leaves, Chandraban smirks, calling him a mad dog who will destroy whoever he bites next. Later, Chandraban calls Anjali and pretends to support her, praising her courage. He warns her that Aman might strike from both sides and lies that Aman has sent Bhajan after her. Though Anjali refuses to believe Aman would harm her, Chandraban's words plant doubt. After the call, he grins, knowing he's successfully set the stage for chaos. A public clash between Aman and Anjali. Soon after, Bhajan puts Chandraban's plan into motion. As Aman faces the press, reporters bombard him with accusations of domestic violence and threats against Jeannie and Anjali. Aman is shocked when they claim Anjali herself leaked the story and plans to file for divorce. Furious and humiliated, Aman calls Anjali directly in front of the press, convinced she's the one who leaked stories claiming he threatened to kill her and Jeannie. Anjali denies it, but Aman's fury explodes. He tells her to shut up and even says he hates her. Alone, he admits to himself that he could never truly hate Anjali because he loves her, but he despises the lawyer she's become. Overwhelmed, he breaks down. From afar, Bhajan watches and smiles to himself. He predicts an attack on Anjali is coming that will pin the blame on Aman. Abhay tries to steady Aman while Jeannie comforts a shaken Anjali, who insists she loves Aman and didn't betray him. The scandal goes public. The news plays footage of Aman and Abhay clashing with reporters, and the Rajput family is humiliated. Fingers point at Anjali and Jeannie. Jeannie begs Anjali to drop the case to save her marriage, but Anjali stands firm. Nivedita tries to mend things. She convinces Anjali to meet Aman one last time and tells Bhajan about the plan. Bhajan appears to support it but secretly decides to sabotage the meeting. He plans to have Anjali attacked so the world will believe Aman is responsible. Jeannie, heartbroken, breaks down over her ruined marriage, but Anjali comforts her, promising to fight until she wins the case and restores her happiness. Jeannie worries that Aman might ask her to drop the case, but Anjali stands firm, saying she's meeting him as Advocate Anjali Awasthi, not as his wife. On her way to the meeting, Anjali recalls Nivedita's words about meeting Aman at their usual coffee shop. Suddenly, a group of goons blocks her car. They warn her to drop Jeannie's case if she wants to stay alive and claim Aman Rajput sent them. Shocked, Anjali calls Aman, only to find out he's at home. Her heart breaks as she realizes he's not at the coffee shop. The goons threaten that Aman will be the reason for her death if she continues the case. When one of them grabs her, Anjali fights back, shaken and hurt, convinced Aman has turned against her. She immediately calls Nivedita, accusing her of setting her up. Nivedita insists it must be a misunderstanding, but Anjali ends the call. Worried, Nivedita calls Aman and confronts him. Aman is confused. He never heard about any coffee shop meeting. When Nivedita reveals she told Bhajan to inform him, Aman is stunned. Nivedita storms off, believing Aman has changed, leaving him frustrated and desperate to fix things. Aman calls Anjali, begging for a chance to explain, but she refuses coldly. "The only thing left between us is the case," she says. "This time I'm sparing you, but next time I won't." She hangs up, her heart heavy. Aman vows to uncover the truth and confront Bhajan. At court, Aman corners Bhajan, demanding answers. Bhajan denies everything and accuses Nivedita of lying. When Aman insists, Bhajan mocks him, suggesting maybe he sent the goons himself because he's scared of losing to Anjali. The two nearly fight before Bhajan walks away smugly. Anjali returns home in tears. Jeannie insists it's all a misunderstanding, but Anjali refuses to believe it. When the phone rings, she mistakes the caller for Aman and warns him to stay away. It's actually Abhay. Aman, on the other end, pleads that he's innocent, but Anjali cuts the call, saying everything between them is over. Both of them break down, remembering their love. As Aman replays Anjali's painful words in his mind, Kavia walks in with a cup of coffee, saying she couldn't stay away seeing him in so much pain. Aman, tense and guarded, asks why she's there. Kavia says she only came to understand if the Aman she once knew could truly fall for a nobody. Aman snaps back, saying Anjali isn't a nobody, she's his wife. Kavia admits Anjali is his wife and that he loves her, but questions whether Anjali loves him back. She tells Aman that Anjali has humiliated him publicly and even accused him of trying to kill her. Aman demands to know how she learned all this. Kavia smirks, saying she knows everything about him. To prove her point, Kavia calls Anjali in front of Aman and bluntly asks if she loves him. Shocked, Anjali questions who Kavia is to ask such a thing. Kavia reminds her that she once loved Aman too, and that she's still by his side. Furious, Aman orders Kavia to stop, but Kavia ignores him and hands him the phone. When Aman tries to talk, Anjali bitterly remarks that the moment she left, Kavia walked right in. She says whatever is left between them will be settled in court. Kavia snatches the phone again and turns off the speaker, asking Anjali privately if she still loves Aman. Through her tears, Anjali says yes, she still loves him deeply. But Aman never hears it. Kavia lies to him, saying Anjali denied loving him, and then ends the call. Heartbroken, Aman believes the lie. Meanwhile, Jeannie finds Anjali crying and tries to comfort her. Anjali confesses that Kavia has come between her and Aman, saying that even when she told him she loved him, he said nothing back. Jeannie reassures her that Aman's love hasn't changed, but Anjali leaves torn apart. Back home, Aman asks Kavia if Anjali really said she doesn't love him. Kavia nods, pretending to console him, while Yuvraj secretly takes a photo of them together. Mehek catches Yuvraj and questions his presence. He shrugs it off, pretending to visit casually, but his words hint that he knows the chaos unfolding between Aman and Anjali. Later, reporters confront Anjali, claiming that Aman was behind the attack on her. Shocked, Anjali denies it, saying if anyone is responsible, it would be her old enemies Chandraban or Yuvraj, not Aman. The reporters accuse her of lying, insisting their sources confirm Aman ordered the attack. Anjali angrily tells them to stop spreading nonsense. Pankaj steps in, worried for her safety, and urges her to accept security protection. But Anjali refuses, saying she could never believe Aman would try to kill her, because she still loves him, and she knows he loves her too. Raghav calls Anjali, demanding she stop this chaos and drop the case. He tells her to come home, but she stands her ground. Aman takes the phone from Raghav, his voice trembling, and begs Anjali to believe in his love. Anjali, torn between love and pain, cuts the call. From a distance, Bhajan watches with hatred in his eyes, vowing to destroy the Rajput family for choosing Aman over him. Later, at the Rajput dining table, tensions boil over. Gaurav accuses Raghav of deliberately pitting Aman and Anjali against each other, so their marriage will fall apart. He even suggests Raghav was behind the attack. Raghav defends himself, saying he only wanted to help and that he was the one who called Anjali to meet at the coffee shop. Nivedita admits she arranged the meeting to reconcile them and had asked Bhajan to inform Aman. But Bhajan never did. Gaurav reminds everyone that Bhajan works under Raghav, hinting at his influence. Enraged, Raghav accuses both Nivedita and Bhajan of plotting against Anjali. Deeply hurt, Nivedita storms off from the table. Gaurav continues to taunt Raghav, reminding him that Jeannie was thrown out of the Rajput mansion because of the family's cruelty. Raghav coldly replies that Abhay did the right thing and leaves. Afterwards, Abhay argues with Gaurav, insisting Aman will win the case against Anjali. Gaurav scoffs, saying Aman is no match for Anjali in court. Later, at Sonia's request, Gaurav calls Anjali and asks if they can settle the matter privately. Anjali refuses, saying the truth will be proven only in court, and ends the call. Anjali, broken, confesses to Padma that she loves Aman. Padma, surprised, asks why she's going against him. Meanwhile, Sonia and Mehak call Anjali, begging her not to go to court. They warn that if she does, her relationship with Aman will be destroyed. But Anjali firmly says she has no other choice and ends the call. At the same time, Mehak and Sonia see Aman heading to court with Abhay and Raghav. When they question him, Aman says he must go. It's a matter of dignity for his family. In court, fate brings Anjali and Aman face to face. As she rushes in, her file falls, and Aman quietly picks it up and hands it back to her. Raghav urges Anjali to reconsider, but she walks off determined. When the hearing begins, Anjali argues that Jeannie is the true daughter-in-law of the Rajput family. She was unjustly thrown out in the middle of the night with nothing but her bag and phone. Aman counters that there's no legal proof of her marriage to Abhay. Anjali insists the marriage is real, but when Aman demands evidence, she's left speechless. Then Aman calls Jeannie to the stand. As she takes the witness box, he asks for proof of her marriage. Jeannie simply says, "God is my proof," leaving the courtroom tense and emotional. That's a wrap, fams. See you in the next. Much love.